Every town has that one place where the lights are warm, the bar stools are always filled, and the drinks come with a side of great conversation. In Zionsville, that place is Cobblestone. For over 25 years, this Main Street favorite has been more than a restaurant. It's a Cheers-style bar with a gourmet soul, led by a couple who built it from the ground up. Today, we're joining Liz and Kent Ezra, the duo behind all, to meet one of their bartenders and learn how to make a signature cocktail. It's refreshing, elegant, and totally make it your own, and has a twist that turns it into a mocktail. I'm thrilled to be here, and I'm excited to be a two-fisted drinker today. That's a new thing for me. I feel like I've been coming here forever. I've been bringing my family here forever. I think you started in 2000, is that right?
That's right.
And did you two get married the year before?
We actually did. We opened on our very first wedding anniversary.
On your first wedding anniversary. And what inspired you to open a restaurant?
So I was a general manager of a restaurant in Indianapolis, and Liz actually was waiting tables across the street, and that's how we met. And so it kind of just, she was working at the restaurant that was here before us, and we just kind of got hooked up with the landlords at the time, and wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, here we are.
And here we are.
25 years later.
Well, and everything you've done has stuck, and that is not always typical in the restaurant industry. So it says a lot about the two of you and what you've brought to Zionsville.
We have a good core of employees that started with us. We have a server, Jennifer, who's been here since day one also. She's been here 25 years. You met Jill just a second ago. She's been here 18 years. Tim, our general manager, has been here 19 or 20 years. So I would say, our employees, and that's kind of how we've, hung our hat here in Zionsville, so to speak, is we just really try and give good service. And if you have good people, you can do that.
What is your favorite thing on your menu right now?
We have a cowboy bone-in ribeye, and we just changed our pork chop to a bone-in pork chop. So I'd say those are my two favorite things. I like a big, thick steak. I'm a meat and potatoes kind of guy, so I really like that, and that's one of the things you can get on our menu all the time. Is a really good steak at a good price. So high quality stuff.
I love that. How about you, Liz? What would you say your favorite is?
Well, I have a lot of favorites on the menu, but if I'm ever here for dinner, I usually like to get the evening special that Chef Chuck creates. A lot of times it's with seafood, and I love seafood. He does some really unique specials that I would order if I was being out for dinner.
And I love that. I don't feel like I always cook seafood well, so this is one of my favorite places to eat it because I get a good meal and I didn't mess it up personally.
I just had a phone call this morning where there's a company that we've dealt with over the past. They're a fish company out of Honolulu. So when we buy fish for specials, we'll get it overnight from Hawaii or other places like that. And that's what we try and do. Try and do that Thursday, Friday, Saturday for our fish specials. So.
And that probably speaks to some of why it's so fresh and it's so good, because you're getting it overnight, and that's not what I can get my hands on in a grocery store, Kent. You've done a really nice job balancing, and this is, as a longtime resident, a hometown feel, but with really good food and elevated food that isn't just your typical bar food, if you will. So, but it's got that welcome, warm feel. It's a favorite place to come. So we're so glad that you're a part of our community right here in the village.
All right, so now we are here at the Cobblestone Bar, and this part of the bar has been here in all the previous restaurants. We took over, like I said, in 2000 earlier. Jill Marshall is our bartender. She's worked for us for 18 years now, and she is quite literally the best bartender in Indianapolis.
One of our most popular cocktails at the Cobblestone Bar is the Blood Orange Margarita.
Yum.
And then we also have a version of a non-alcoholic margarita as well.
Let's do the Blood Orange Margarita first.
Okay, great. All right, what we do is we start with mixing tin with ice, some fresh lime juice. This is our homemade blood orange simple syrup, a little bit of sweet and sour, Grand Marnier, triple sec, and Patron Silver. And we'll shake it real good.
Thank you. That's really good.
Are you ready for the mocktail?
I'm ready.
Okay. Again, we'll start with ice, fresh lime juice, agave syrup, and then this is a Seedlip Grove 42.
Grove 42.
The botanical non-alcoholic spirit. And again, a nice shake. And then we top this with just a little bit of soda water.
That's really good. It's refreshing. Thanks for joining me for this episode of North of Indy Noted. Join us next time. Cheers.